Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, and welcome back to another video. So the Batwoman that drowned gameplay reveal is here, so we're going to take a look at that. And yeah, first of all, I'm gonna let the whole video play because that's what you guys want me to do, but I'm still gonna talk over it because we'll not have the original audio because they keep playing that in-game music that they do not own the copyrights rights to, so my video would get copyright claimed, so we want to avoid that. And then I'll pause and talk more in depth about what she does. First of all, you'll notice the fact that she has the Aquaman AI, and some of you might be like, oh, again, they just recopied the AI in terms of basic attack hits and the tag-ins of another character. That's kind of lame. I couldn't be more happy that's the case, because usually they are going to mess up new AI characters. So if she has the Aquaman AI, that's actually a blessing, because the Aquaman AI is one of the best basically movesets out of the game because of the long reach of the character, good tag-ins, good jump attack, good swipe. The only questionable thing is that she seems to me move a little bit weird. Maybe I only get that feeling because it's a different character model. The swipe seems to be a little bit off, but it looks good for the most part. And obviously the same move as Kim Flint's Aquaman. Hold on, I'm gonna move my face from here so you can see what's at the very least written on the screen. Over here, this dude went out of his way to describe how she uses her telekinetic powers to summon her underwater pet. Bro, that's Aquaman's super move. What are you talking about? Okay, so here I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, because they do play like garbage in a lot of those, but here there was some point in playing like garbage, I guess. Because they wanted Battleflaps dead so he can get revived, but we'll talk more in depth about that. What I'm really questioning is what's this thing here. Like this thing over here, because I'm pretty sure that's not in my game. Let me know if you know anything about that, but might be a new feature added. Might be an in-game built recorder or something. Or maybe it's something that only the people who develop the game have access to, so I have no idea in that regard. She can make the whole area basically underwater, and we're going to go in depth in terms of what that does. Her abilities look good, they look flashy. Didn't see so far any too big of a flaw with them. Some of them have short cast times, so that might hinder the tagging from block, but yeah, now let's get from start to finish, and I'll pause it and talk about what I need to talk. So as I said, Aquaman AI, very good here. She's going to build up infections on the enemies, so the infections are going to increase the damage of the dark metal characters against that specific target, that including Batman Laughs and other dark metal characters that I suspect they will keep adding to the game. Maybe when they'll add other dark metal characters that will be far more useful, but currently since Batman Laughs deals so much damage through his percentage health compared to how much he does outside of that, I doubt that will be so useful right now. Obviously that depends on the specific value, because if it's a crazy buff like deals plus 1000 more damage, then that will be pretty good, but well, we don't really know. And I could like try to do the math here and see by how much the numbers increase, but it's going to be very iffy to do that. I'm not sure what the max stack is. So she used the special one, but you saw that as she used the special one, a purple thing appeared. This will come later because each one of the abilities can be empowered by spending crisis energy, because she's going to have the 2 bars of energy as Batman Laughs has, and those will recharge as you use specials. And while Battle Laughs can spend his when the opponent does a special in order to interrupt that special and apply a creeper debuff on himself, on the enemy, she can do it to power up her specials. We don't get too much information. Special one at the very least seems to just be a random deal damage ability, but that could be interesting depending on what exactly her specials do. So yeah, Battle Class will deal additional damage here because of that debuff present on the enemy. We got her in there again. Actually, she seems to generate crisis energy from other things. Maybe it's each time one of those happens, or something like that. Also, this reduces healing, by the way, and seems to be capping at 15 stacks. The fact that it reduces healing is kind of irrelevant, or at the very least irrelevant outside of raids and soul raids. but she seems to be gaining crisis energy out of nowhere, so it might be something that she gets some on every swipe. Or every certain amount of hits, most likely. She might get crisis energy every certain amount of hits. It's super move done in here. We're going to skip that because nothing interesting to talk about there. Oh, look, she didn't gain after the super move. Like, super move for Batman Flaps is actually worth filling the entire bar if you're above a certain combo. She didn't gain any, so I think she gains after a certain amount of hits. Also, the infections are not going to carry on to other characters, only on the character that you have inflicted. Um, Also, the Mel super boost. Not sure if that's the tag effect related to the poison on the enemy, or if that's because she did the super move. Not 100% sure on that one. Nah, I think it's related to super move because this disappeared, but this remains. So when she uses super move, she also seems to buff the Dark Mel characters. She's basically a support for Dark Mel characters. I was gonna say a very good support, but we have no idea. So here he allowed Batman Labs to die. So it seems like with her cap on the Dark Metal energy, she will fill the arena with water. That looks cool, not gonna lie. And by doing so, she will revive all the Dark Metal characters. And on top of that, by the way, the water deals dot damage is low values. But on top of that, other than reviving the Dark Metal characters, and by the way, that's almost full health, though she's 7 stars, so I think that might be related to a passive. Is most likely related to a passive in terms of the amount of health, but he is revived at full health and he's straight into final form. So yet again, for Batman Who Laughs, still, I don't think she will be that relevant or that good, but as we get more Dark Metal characters, she actually might be a crazy good support. Yet again, it really depends on the certain amount of damage boost that she provides with those infections. Would be great if the other characters would be able to apply infections, though I guess it's fair enough for her to apply them, like a Raven type of character. And there is the second special. Again, nothing too weird about this one either. It seems like it might be something that avoids super shields, and it's also grab like the Collector Ward's third special and Raven third special. She also heals while she's in here. Might be something related to the special too, because she did not cast any other specials. Maybe this has a passive where if it kills something, it applies that thing on the ground. And then she does some more hazards. This hazard is a tornado that actually follows him, like a trust special too. Again, I have no idea what those specific specials done if buffed. We've only seen what this does, and I think it only did more damage, maybe summon the hazard on the ground. But yeah, currently, there's a lot we don't know about the character. I don't know what the other specials look like when buffed up by Crisis Energy spent. I have no idea how big the damage buff is, but what I can tell you with relative certainty, I don't think she will be too relevant yet, because it's going to be very hard to buff Batman Who Laughs to the point where it's worth taking him out of the Deathstroke team and using him separately with her and then Deathstroke in another team, because it's kind of hard to get his damage on par with his percentage damage and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. But this is definitely a character that seems to have potential if they'll keep introducing Dark Metal characters. But for Batman Who Laughs, I don't know. We'll see, but she looks cool. She has the Aquaman AI, which I'm very happy about. She's a gold character, so more people will get her. So yeah, I'm quite excited about this release. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. That being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!